As this pandemic keeps progressing, you'll continue to see more empty shelves at like stores and other places you go, more natural disasters, more droughts, restrictions put into society, and most importantly, you're gonna see brain dead people who can't really think for themselves. They have to obviously let the government decide what they want to do with their lives, but these people you won't see a shortage of anytime soon, but on the other hand, you will see a shortage of more things like food and supplies that we need, causing what I would call the food shortage this upcoming winter. So the reason I believe that there will be a food shortage in the upcoming winter is because what I see when I go to stores, and I tend to see less products on the shelves or just minimum or little to no products at all. I know some people might say, oh well, the stores are gonna get restocked soon and this and that, but I've been seeing it way too often now when I go to all these different stores. And it kind of does spark the idea in my mind that there might actually be a food shortage. And some stores actually tend to put some of the products up to the front to make the shelves seem full. And I mean, obviously, if these stores are running out of food, then they wouldn't need to put all these goods to the front instead of actually fully stocking the shelves of fresh and good goods. And I don't really know of any store that wouldn't really restock their shelves if their goods were running out, unless they didn't have those goods. But even so, some stores are not even getting restocked or getting fresh goods from other companies anymore. What I see them tend to do now is put all these old goods and goods that are close to being expired on the shelves and restocking them, because to be honest, no one really checks the expiration date on goods anymore. So they put all these close to expired goods on the shelves and let us buy it, thinking that they actually got restocked and that they got fresh goods, but they're not actually getting fresh goods, and the quality of these foods are decreasing while the prices are increasing. Like, I remember a can of corn was like 99 cents. Now it's $1 plus, and I guess you could call this shrinkflation, because these items are decreasing in naturalty, kind of like they're not as fresh as they came. And another reason why I think there will be that there will be a food shortage is because there's signs, and California is having droughts. And California is known for producing almonds, which we get almond milk from. And if they can't produce these almonds because of the drought, then it will cause some type of shortage of foods that we need. For example, some people can't really drink skim milk, they have to drink almond milk, and that could be a big problem for these people. And also, China's having floods, and it's destroying most of the crops and foods that they ship to us and all around the world. And I mean, if China's not able to ship these foods because the flood's taken away from them, then it's more than likely that there will end up being a food shortage, because China is one of the main countries that are known to ship foods all around the world. And even certain YouTube channels now and the news stations are showing signs of a food shortage. There's people explaining it, there's people talking about it all over YouTube, so you could even check that out if you don't believe me. But if the news is talking about it, then there actually might be a food shortage. And another reason why I think there might be a food shortage is because there's less workers, and this could simply be because of the pandemic, and some jobs are not able to run because of the lack of customers. And also, some people are afraid of COVID-19, so they won't work or won't go close to anyone at all. And if we have less workers, then we're obviously gonna have less food production, because there will not be that many people to help harvest or help produce these foods that we eat or need on a daily basis. And I mean, how can we get distribution and sales if there's not enough people to work and actually drive these trucks that carry the goods to other stores? If there's no sales, then there won't be any people to advertise and distribute all these products. So basically, because of all these less workers, then food production will definitely go down, and sales are definitely going to go down too as well. And if you're a worker and you work at a specific location that requires the workers to have the vaccine, then if you want to like live and actually keep your job so you're able to make money to support your family or whatever, you're gonna have to take the vaccine. And some people are not compatible with the vaccines. For example, they can have underlying disease or whatever, which could cause them to die by this. Now, you may be asking, why is it important for me to prepare? Well, you never know when a natural disaster might happen. If you live in a country that is prone to having disasters frequently, then you never know when stores are gonna get locked down or something. So it's always best to prepare if you live in a country or just anywhere that has a lot of natural disasters. Overall, you never know when anything could happen, where you live, so just try to stock up on what you can right now. And there were even some shortages last year. Let me give you a quick example. COVID-19, toilet paper was just gone. In any store you went to, Walmart, Costco, toilet paper was not there because for some reason everyone was buying it out when when the pandemic started. And it's always just better to be prepared. And also, you never know when the government might do something stupid. You can never trust these people because they might make it so sudden, and while you're prepared, other people might not be. So to be honest, it's better to be safe than sorry, and just get prepared right now. And so after me explaining why is it important to prepare for the food shortage and all these facts that there might be a food shortage that will happen, I'm gonna tell you guys what you can do to prepare for it. So the first thing you want to do is buy long-lasting food, and buy long-lasting foods, and that could be canned foods, nuts, rice, or just any food that you know will last for a long time. That could serve you for months upon months so that you won't run out of food if a food shortage does occur. Also, you could start fasting and eat less, and this obviously saves foods because you're not eating 24 hours or eating around the clock every second. You're actually saving some food and waiting before you eat. It might be difficult for some people, so what you can do is intermittent fast, and that just simply means eating for 8 hours and fasting for 16. So fasting is a good way to prepare for the food shortage. And you can always consider growing your own food, like your own tomatoes or just your own vegetables, because that way you'll never end up running out of food, and you can always regrow after you harvest your crops or your homegrown food. And that is the best way I could tell to prepare for a food shortage. And that'll be it for this video today. Hopefully this video was helpful in you learning about the shortage and actually helping you to prepare for it. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit the subscribe button and also like the video as well. And comment down below your opinions on the food shortage that is upcoming.